Hello there. This is Will, and I'm literally driven to share with you a breakthrough thinking tool that has taken years of helpful um, development, where I've identified books, best selling author books, and connected with their thinking and what I call their values, beliefs, and convictions, which they've put into their work with the wisdom of what's published. So I've got a number of these books that have inspired and helped me with my success and continued thriving with all parts of my life. And again, I'm kind of just starting out this YouTube sequence, and it's not something that I've really uh, presented this way, but I think it is so valuable, and I know that there's real help in it for you. Not help only, enthusiasm, in energy, enrichment. All those things can happen, and I think personally, we need to connect with that inside ourselves now that AI is becoming more and more capturing and mirroring what they think we are, or what it thinks we are. So words are difficult at times for me because I do really experience the images and the energy of what is being told me with the wisdom and applying it out there in my life. But that's my humble introduction right now. And I've got my editor here, and she's just been extremely helpful in me getting this out because I tend to think more in images and stories and scenarios and feelings, but then it's got to be presented in a way you can understand it in linear language.
So, Will, what is it that you're presenting?
I'm presenting a series where I've brought 400-page best-selling books set up with proper sentences and paragraphs, the way books are supposed to be organized. And I have found hot spots in those books. And because I use my right and left brain and whole brain and noticed this in a way, then I reorganized these hot spots from best-selling books on a page, which I call a shared wisdom pattern snapshot. So it's a portrait, and I'm using three-dimensional thinking, and I'm using geometry as the basis for equation and formula. And that's what I did. I've done a lot of homework on equation and formulas of geometrically how do I structure a portrait so that it uses the whole brain and the right and left brain in a different way and provides a new composite of outcome, which hopefully means breakthroughs in thinking, more energy, and success.
This is the portrait you're talking about, right?
Yeah. So it's taken a lot of evolution, but what we have is a three-dimensional, four-sided way of encapsulating thought in the middle. And then at the top, there's kind of an overview or summation of what it was, the hot spot that I identified in a best-selling book, and then also the conclusion down below. And what doing these portraits in a series, there's 7 of them. Again, it was based on the geometric law that I used, but the 7 of them each allow you to use the right brain to direct where the left brain is going to go to read, and together them assimilating the knowledge, the language knowledge, and then encapsulating the whole portrait so the whole brain takes away a value. But it's been extremely helpful for me because obviously sometimes I hate to call it a quick fix of wisdom, and this is a way to get it quickly from a best-selling author. It's almost like they're talking to me in person, or sharing something off the record, but yet it's the heart of the matter.
Can you talk about how this is three-dimensional?
What I did with CAD and other kinds of experts is I sought out a formula or equation that just seemed to bring all the aspects of comprehension um, to bear on language, because language is not multidimensional in a lot of ways unless you're doing adjectives or emotional or other types of descriptions, poetry and song and music. But anyway, if you're really going to go for something that tangibly increases your self success and benefit and development. So what I did with this is I'm using tetrahedron. Regular tetrahedron is all equal. There's always been rumors that the whole universe is made out of regular tetrahedron, that really is the basic particle it's all assembled with. And so I use that, and the four-dimensional aspect of a regular tetrahedron, what I call a tetracubic, allows one to come up with different aspects or descriptions of one topic, and think these four different descriptions up until we come up with an encapsulation.
So can you point out on here what you're talking about?
Okay, so the regular tetrahedrons here, and what I
Hold on a little high.
regular tetrahedron is here on the page. That's what you should look at first, and it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 because there's 4 sides, and these were adjectives or descriptions or encapsulating information that I gathered from the hotspot in the book. So one can review all 4 and kind of get a conclusion, and then you can reconfirm that with the summation up above, and it really lines you up then. So the right brain really leads the left brain in the RTH, and then the left brain shifts and takes the lead on the summation box and connects it, and the same with the conclusion box. So in that way, the right and left brain and the left and right brain are working together to come up with a final aha or final message or takeaway from this, which the whole brain is involved the whole time, but finally takes on the lead or the whatever. And again, I apologize that this is all very new. I hate to apologize, but it's new in me trying to describe it. When I've been experiencing it, experiential intelligence is so difficult sometimes to try to communicate accurately to where I don't lose people's attention or interest.
How about we could end this video and you can make a new video about what feeling intelligence is.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
Okay. Well, say goodbye.
Goodbye. This is not, I'm working on it. I'll get much better.
And straight.